Volkswagen has updated its ID.3 electric hatchback with a series of extensive revisions to the car's design and technology. Volkswagen is getting really serious about its all-electric future with the introduction of the ID.3, a Golf-sized family hatchback that is the first model in the entire VW group to use the bespoke MEB EV platform. From the outside, the evolution of the Volkswagen ID.3 looks relatively typical for what the auto industry often calls a midlife upgrade. There are new color options including dark olivine green, and the ID.3 gets new headlights and new taillight clusters which create an arched motif and incorporate an X-shaped brake light. Cars equipped with matrix LED headlamps now also feature welcoming and greeting animations. Goodbye to the user as they approach and leave the vehicle. More significant bodywork changes that go beyond normal facelift fare. The front bumper was modified for a sharper look, but significantly, the black plastic area at the base of the windshield has been completely removed, in favor of a larger body-colored hood. VW says the move is designed to create the added sense of visual lengthening, though it is an abrupt flip from the original design, which was designed to make the bonnet appear shorter. The ID.3 product was designed to distance models from their cute image. With the new front end, there is definitely a bit more aggression, he told us. It's still a friendly model, but the sharper bumpers and bonnet surfaces make it more mature, a little more mature. That was the look we were going for. However, the ID.3 doesn't change its overall dimensions, so it's still a family hatchback at 4.26 meters long and 1.81 meters wide. Those dimensions continue to place the model between VW's Polo and Golf by overall length, although the longer wheelbase allowed by the MEB architecture means that interior space is actually closer to that of the Passat. Luggage remains just right for the Golf, meanwhile, at 385 liters, up to 1,267 liters when the rear seats are folded. There are bigger changes to the ID.3 recipe in the passenger cabin, where VW says it has listened directly to customer feedback. There's more area covered in foam. According to those who say the initial ID.3 felt a lot less luxurious than the Golf, and the door inlays have been redesigned to incorporate a softer, larger surface. There is ambient lighting as well. VW says the change creates a new haptic experience. Based on his time with the early car at a studio in Germany, the environment feels much more upscale, especially thanks to the double stitching and padded areas of the main fascia. The cabin also features greater use of sustainable materials. The fabric is completely animal-free, and the microfiber material used in the door trim and seat covers, called Art Velours Eco, is made from 71% recycled plastic. The VW ID.3 received widespread criticism for its digital interface and drivers, but despite being able to change the software using over-the-air upgrades, VW opted to overhaul only a few features in the model, second generation. The digital instrument panel remains unchanged, measuring 5.3 inches, and the vehicle continues to have a rocker switch on the side of the steering wheel for gear selection. The bad news is that the infotainment setup, a bone of contention for many ID.3 owners, didn't receive a complete upgrade this time around. European customers will get a center 12-inch display as standard, but since the dashboard layout hasn't been changed for right-hand drive, UK buyers will be limited to the 10-inch display for now. What's more, changes to the interface have been relatively minor, with charging controls, previously based on sub-menus, moved to the top level of the home screen. The system will also support feature-on-demand technology, which allows users to add enhanced functionality for as short as 1 month. However, since the UK model gets features like dual-zone navigation and climate control as standard, the only potential addition for buyers here is an upgrade from 10 ambient light colors to 30. Settings fully support Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but within VW's own navigation software, the route planner has been updated so that scheduling fill stops is more effective on longer trips. In some cases, for example, the system may suggest 2 brief stops at a point of faster charging capability instead of 1 stop at a low power plug. VW already said that a different 12.9-inch display will be standard on the ID.3, including the UK model, from mid-2024, housed in a unit that also incorporates backlighting on the fiddly combined slider controls for heating and volume. The reason for the delay was that the facelift had been brought forward by a year, whereas the upgrades in IT were on a fixed deadline and could not be accelerated in line with other changes.